That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me out.
OG time.
Just let me
Come on.
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me out. Oh, just let me out. That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me out. Fuck all that shit, just let me out.
I'm broadcasting live from the earth. This is Those Bananas. You know our guys at I'm sorry, this is Shot of the Boys on your top 40 countdown. YouTube Radio, Super Radio. Jeff up behind the glass. No glass. Jeff the Huff Huffman, how are you, sir? The Huff?
Good. How about you?
How's the Huff?
I'm good.
Yeah, man. You look fantastic.
Thank you.
Your team sucks, by the way. I just want to say it to you. There you go.
It is what it is.
Yeah, your team sucks. So does yours, actually. Oh, well, Chicago's all right. Yeah, the Blackhawks are fine, but the Bears are terrible, right?
The Bears are plucky. They're all plucky.
Plucky.
I like it. They got pluck.
They should give the ball to Montgomery more.
You want to hear something funny?
What's that?
Since I started doing the football thing again, soccer. So I usually put a bet, a tenner, as Joey Westside likes to put it.
Tenner?
I take a team, several different leagues if I feel good about it. Since August, I've lost every single bet that I made. I'm not exaggerating. Every single one. And this counts in PokerStars, but PokerStars just closed their German sports book. So I've been a little lazy. I could get around to it, but I've been placing bets through Joey Westside, right? Lost all. Every single one. Lost all. So here's the thing. Van Wiesbaden went on a little bit of a losing streak. They lost 2 out of the last 5, which put them out of a promotion position, okay?
Right.
So I look at the stats today before we stream on Glory Hunters. If Munich 1860 loses today, right? And Wiesbaden, which me and Tommy have tickets for on Tuesday, they go in second place for the World Cup break. That's huge. That's huge. I think that's huge. And they also get to recover from all their injuries. So I have the bright fucking idea. I put a tenner on 1860 Munich. Right? And just the day before, I put a tenner on Philadelphia in the MLS final, which they were ahead with fucking seconds to go and still fucking lost. All right? For the final. By the way, I will get to this later. I'm not exaggerating. The MLS Cup was one of the top 10 sporting events I've ever seen in my lifetime. Hands down, multiple sports, including Stanley Cups and World Series. I'll talk to you about it later at the very end. No, and I wouldn't say that. You've never heard me say anything like that before. That was one of the most incredible sporting events I have ever seen. The only thing that would knock it off the top 10 is if I had actually been more than 4 years old when the 1980 Olympic thing happened. All right. Absolutely amazing. So I decide I'm going to outsmart everybody. I'm going to take my bad luck and I'm going to stick it up Munich 1860s. Asshole!
Right up there.
Call Joey. Put a tenner on fucking 1860.
Right.
They fucking lost. That's right. So Wiesbaden, they're going to wrap it up on Tuesday. I've got front row seats. Me and Tommy.
Roll.
Yeah! I'm gonna and to tell you something. If you give me $20, I'll put $10 on a team you don't like either.
There you go.
There you go. Let's see. You give me $20, I'll put 10 on a team that on. If you need a team to lose, I'll bet on them.
But they don't get any money if you win this bet. Just like if you
I keep it. You team lose, I keep all the money.
I'm just making sure. I'm disclaiming it.
Yes. So if you need a team to lose,
looking for a loss,
I will put money on it. Absolutely.
We'll give them the Irish curse.
Yeah.
They'll all lose the game, then have very small penises.
I knew it would work. I was so confident it would work. Here's the best part, right? So I put the money on Munich, and like Joey's like, "Oh, the odds are terrible. You're only gonna make $9 back from because that's how favored they were. You only make $9 out of 10." I was like,
"Why didn't bet the favorite in the fucking horses?"
No, because I needed Munich to lose, and I have terrible fucking luck, and they did it. I got the job done.
Right.
I got the fucking job done. What?
You're a jinxer.
Yes.
Professional jinxer.
Yes.
I think that you should market that. That's marketable.
That outfit gives me a huge urge to bully Tommy for his lunch money. Come try it there, fucking Aussie man. I'll fucking shove your face in the Barbie and put my foot up your ass. How about
Looks
that?
like you should be saving Gina Davis from a sandworm.
Olsen Willy. Here's a tenner. Thanks.
I love him.
I'll bet on you. I'll bet on your team too. Fuck you. Well, look out. If you piss me off, I'll bet on your team. Bet on your team. How is it that I have lost 30 fucking bets in a row? That the odds are astronomical.
Well, I would say the obvious answer would be you're bad at gambling. But
Right.
But I mean, out of like 30 bets?
well, you're very bad at gambling.
What time are you being lucky?
Like fucking murder left.
Well, it's a little tougher too.
Your Irish gods.
Yeah, it's a little tougher too because there's 3 possible results. There's a tie, win, and a loss. So a lot of them are draws too.
That's rough.
They were draws.
Hey, lose by drawing a lot.
Yeah, you lose by drawing because you got to call or you got to bet on the draw, which gets good odds, by the way. You bet on a draw, you get good odds.
Tommy,
What?
It's all right. Kevin Smith's been right the whole time. This is because you're from fucking New Jersey.
Yeah, I
This
know.
is all New Jersey sounding
Big
shit.
loser.
It's in
I
his
didn't have
song,
this
I
much
think.
trouble bet. I used to be great betting on hockey. I used to go on B-Win and I would bet live on who scored the next goal. I was awesome at it, and that's fun, by the way.
Drunken Irish as can be. It's gambling with Tommy C.
You want
good times.
You want to turn every fucking hockey game into the playoffs, like at that moment. You ever watch these regular season games? Like, man, I wish it was goddamn May. I want to bet on no goals the whole period.
Ooh.
It's insane. Because you're betting on both. You're like save, and then like some guy like the big deflection comes out. A big deflection comes out. The forward takes it up all the way to the other, and then you you can't have him score. And another save. You root for both goalies. It's fantastic.
I like that.
That is degenerate.
That's degen shit right there. You just made Norm Macdonald very fucking happy. He's like, oh my god, it's all like it's like Super Bowl every game. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's
The
like
drama.
degenerate, but it's awful fun, man. It's awful fucking fun. All right, look, we got a great show for you today.
Yeah.
Well, I guess before the show starts, I couldn't believe it. I'm going through Twitter, and I was just shocked. I mean, if this could happen to anybody, it's just the last person I would have put him on his hand, and I'm still kind of blown away. I'm kind of like rattled by the whole thing. I mean, Aaron Carter drowned in a bathtub. Whoever saw that coming? I mean, I was generally shocked that Aaron Carter drowned in a bathtub. I couldn't believe it. I mean, that cute little fucking kid with these cute little songs back when I was like, oh, kids, he drowned in a bathtub. Somebody should have taught him how to swim.
If you followed his career into his mid-20s, most people would have thought a Honda Accord, but a bathtub was surprising nonetheless.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you expect a guy with that many face tattoos to fucking go, though, really?
I don't know what you're talking about. That kid was an adorable child, and he drowned in a bathtub.
Yeah. Wasn't he?
It's funny you mentioned that. I saw a picture of this guy. He looks like a meth addict, and they says right above him, Aaron Carter dies at 34 in a bathtub.
That I know it's surprising, but that kid grew up to be that guy. Not good.
Not ideal.
It's hard living.
Was that the guy who found him dead? Was he like delivering like an Amazon package or something?
His uncle, perhaps, maybe, but no. Unfortunately, it looks like not only did he die in a bathtub, he died with that many face tattoos.
Well, tattoos
hard to go from
don't go away.
No, they don't. But to still just have that many is not good upon death.
Usually guys have face tattoos are serious drug addicts. We're talking about Aaron Carter here, the kid that was the Backstreet Boys' brother, and he was adorable. You ever see him with the blonde hair? And he's so cute. He's singing like a lot of people said he was the next Justin Bieber. Oh, wait a minute. No, then Justin Bieber kind of like stole his thunder.
Mm-hmm. Remember he did a music video with Shaq?
Yeah, he beat him in a basketball game.
He beat him in a basketball game. That's right. A white kid beat Shaquille O'Neal in a basketball game.
Was it a free throw contest?
Kamala
it was where
Harris.
he took him to the hole. And shit.
Kamala Harris armly both flew on Tuesday. Jesus Christ.
Oh, fucking shit. Where,
Kamala.
yeah, he had Hillary Duff in the early days. You know, it's like he could have held on to Hillary Duff and rode that for the rest of his life.
I wish he
Yeah,
would
but
have given him a swimming lesson, for Christ's sakes. What kind of girlfriend is she?
Well, Hillary Duff went on to have a very nice family.
She did. She ended up having it. Well, they were kids when they were dating, essentially. Like, I don't even know if they dated out in their teens.
You know, I got both my kids in a pool at the age of 4 years old, and both of them are competent swimmers. Like, was he that good a singer where they didn't have time?
It's a busy schedule, you know. Scheduling face tattoo appointments and rehabs and things like that, Tommy. You don't have a lot of time to learn how to swim. Yeah, so it's just rough.
I mean, that could be a pretty daunting task.
By the way, Tommy, are your donations not working?
Apparently fucking not. You know? I don't think it's me. I suppose I could log into donation station.
There you go.
Forward with.
Oh, no, I just logged into Twitch. I could check right now. Hang on, guys. I mean, keep donating anyway if you don't get anything out of it. That's all.
Yeah,
that's
just donate until
That's
you
my
get red.
advice. We'll read them. Well, honestly, though, no joke. All jokes
You guys
aside,
should,
we'll
you
read
guys
them
should
out
keep
at
Did
donating.
you do that thing again where you enabled the moderation for donations?
No, I haven't done a motherfucking thing.
White background.
And,
is rough. My God.
I haven't
Jesus,
done a
that's like looking at Huffman's legs.
I just
Oh
sent
my
the thing.
God.
I think they're down. Somebody check Twitter. Check Twitter to see if Streamlabs is down. Yeah, I did a thing and it didn't do.
You got a
anything.
few super chats, and you got a
Yeah,
new
I
number.
read those. Well, we'll read them all afterwards. I promise. We'll do all that good stuff. Keep them coming. I don't cut into my money as usually does, because I'm hated. I'm
Are
hated.
you hated? You're still hated?
Yes.
Why?
God.
You're lovable, Tom.
God,
I love you.
God hates me like he hates Aaron Carter because, like, I mean, I'm surprised I haven't drowned in a bathtub left.
Now you could swim, and I'd like to think you still wear water wings when you take a shower and shit. 'Cause that would
Yeah.
just be adorable.
No, be
You don't have face tattoos.
Well, I can
either.
swim.
No.
I can swim.
Well, you can, and the beard may be hiding a face tattoo, but I would say no face tattoos for Tommy.
Yeah.
Say 0. Maybe one behind your ear though, a little bee or something. That'd be adorable.
Adorable.
Hey,
All right,
man.
let's talk about another of the adorable couple. Let's talk about Matt's here. Welcome back, Matt. Back,
Matt,
on,
Matt.
Mr.
What's
Matt.
up?
Welcome back, buddy. Mhm.
Hi.
So Matt, like, is telling me this story, and I was like, well, that'd be a pretty good story to tell on the show. You know, I don't know about as good as Aaron Carter, but it's still a pretty good story.
You gotta follow Aaron Carter.
Aaron
Jesus,
Carter,
man.
he's dead. The end. Let's move on.
That guy drowned in
there
a
you go.
fucking bathtub. How did that happen?
I mean, Elvis Presley died on a toilet. I mean, they
That's
both
true.
have.
But he did a lot of
wouldn't-
drugs.
So did
So
Aaron
did Aaron Carter.
He's a cute little kid. I don't know what you're talking about.
Ooh, kids
Never
grow
would have
up.
saw
He
that
was a
coming.
34-year-old drug addict.
Aaron Carter was making.
I would
t-shirts in
sooner
his basement.
think that Michael Jordan was smoking crack than Aaron Carter dying in a bathtub.
But there was one point Aaron Carter was making T-shirts in his basement, and he was showing it on his cell phone, and you could see the chemicals rising up from the fucking buckets that he was making T-shirts in. It was bad.
Jesus, Teespring's an option. Come on.
The percentage isn't that bad, Aaron. Jesus Christ.
I don't know what's going on with the damn thing. Do you see anything on Streamlabs? Nothing's working. It's got to be on
November
there.
4th was the last time I saw anything. That was 2 days ago.
Yeah, they're registering. Optimus Wilbur, me, and Green Man did say Bale would do it. Yes, I'll get into that later.
So maybe you accidentally clicked enable on the unlimited alert moderation delay. That you
I don't know what
before.
I clicked. I haven't gone in here since the last time I changed it. Where is that?
I don't remember.
Me either.
Oh,
What did we? Yeah, what's his? Maybe it's doing it automatically. What's his face showed me that? Was it Tipster, right?
yeah, Tipster.
Totally forgot.
Yeah, I can't remember where you go to get it, but I know this.
What was it
I
called?
can say-
What was it called again?
I'll send you the screenshot of the.
Oh yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. I got to make money, folks. I'm sorry. Jeez, I'm surprised. But not as surprised as I was about Aaron Carter's death. It's really just,
Nothing could fucking get you ready for that, though. That's left field, baby.
Hi.
That's an angle. Oh, Jesus, you are
Yeah, I know. I'm too lazy to move my fucking camera.
Can you imagine? You could fucking jump out and scare the fuck out of somebody if nobody knew. There you go.
Let me see what's his face sent me. What is this called?
You made me say that.
There it is. For some reason, I think that was on there. That's on their end. Thanks, Optimus. I read that one out before. All right, let's get to it.
It looks like Dexter's wall from that fucking murderer show, Dexter. That's terrible. My God.
Aaron Carter voted blue, powder blue, CPNI, Marine Unit, Indian Ocean. Side effects may include. I know apparently Aaron Carter's family put restraining his order on because he was all messed up for a while. I don't know what you're talking about, lady.
He was a nice man.
He was that cute kid.
He'd be checking about.
I haven't a clue what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's not 1998.
That kid was a child star. I mean,
child star.
I haven't heard from a while, but
child
Jesus.
Stars.
Well,
good endings. Tonight.
A lot of people don't know this, but Alfalfa. Remember for the Rascals?
Yeah,
died in a gunfight. Died in a gunfight. You know that?
Like OK Corral type stuff?
No, he got a fight over a dog that he sold somebody, and a guy shot him, murdered him.
Are you talking about the black and white one, or are you talking about
the black and white one?
Yeah.
He was about 30 years old. He got a gunfight. Yeah, killed him. No, I'm not even joking. Alfalfa died in a gunfight.
I didn't even know that. I knew he died. I didn't know he died in a fucking.
Well, of course he died. That fucking show was 300 years ago.
Yeah,
dude.
I know.
That sounds normal for back then, honestly.
Yeah. You're right. That's still happening. Hey, you mug. What are you doing with my dog?
My dog, sir.
Get out there. Fuck the little rascals.
He gets shot in the head and his hair kind of goes up.
The only guy that was like normal in that whole crew, there's two guys. It was Buckwheat. He had a normal life. And the guy, the Irish kid that played the bully, Butch, he had a normal life. I think Butch died last. He died about 15, 20 years ago.
There's not a lot of child stars that have normal lives. I think
Butch did. You know why? Because his parents were stupid. Like they weren't like Hollywood. You know what he told me? So he got that job. He got the job as being the bully in the Little Rascals. I saw the guy interviewed in his 80s. And he said, my parents didn't think it would be a good idea if I went to Hollywood high school like all the other kids on the show. They figured we want to raise our kid really normal and we're going to send him to regular school. And what happened was, because he was Butch on the Little Rascals, everybody kicked the shit out of him. It was like, you're a bully, huh? So it made him real humble. So Butch was normal because he got the shit kicked out of him in fucking grade school like a normal person.
I remember the kid from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the main kid. He became a farmer.
Yeah, he's normal though. That guy, I've seen that guy interviewed. A lot of those kids were Willy Wonka was like one shot. They didn't make a career of it, so that's why he was normal. I've seen that guy interviewed recently. Yeah, I've seen that guy interviewed recently. Strangely enough, watching the same things. All right, let's get into it. So Matt's got a story for us. Apparently, Keemstar and Salvo
I was able to have.
got in a fight.
I got a gifted members stream from one stream like a few weeks ago. So I got membership, and I was watching the members stream, and it was it was pretty good. It was funny, and then it got really awkward because Salvo did a joke where it was like, to be honest with you, Keem, the reason why you're so popular now is because of me and Brantley being his girlfriend. And it was an obvious joke, and Keemstar just was like he just started.
Keemstar knew it was true and got mad.
He got mad. He was like, "What the it was Salvo immediately broke character. He's like, Keem, I'm joking.
Oh, really?
It's a joke." And Keem was like, no, we're not gonna do this. You don't say stuff like that. And it was just like this real aggressive back and forth.
Yeah, I'm really surprised. Not as surprised as I am about Aaron Carter dying in the bathroom, but I'm shocked that Keemstar overreacted to some kind of perceived slight. But go ahead, Matt.
Yeah, so they're going back and forth, and it's like, you shouldn't say stuff like that. I can't believe you said something like that. That's not true. I could do this show by myself easily. I don't need you.
Not anymore. That's why he had to make me look like I broke up Baited, because now if he gets rid of Salvo and he knows this, no, that's the end of the Keemstar show. Yeah. Like, who are you kidding? Who are you kidding?
Salvo's seeing, I got to on accident. I didn't even do this. So he's kind of backpedaling. It's like, I understand. I see what you're saying. I'm not trying to do anything.
Boy, I never had an experience like that before.
Yeah.
I never got a lecture for how much I didn't respect him for fucking an hour straight. I got news for you, Keem. The only reason you got out of that jam in 2016 is because people like me and Clown. That's the truth. And Salvo is, I'm not, why he's not saving your career by any stretch. This show's funny because of him, you know. And I think it's, you know, I can't say who said this to me. Also, but that person, if they're watching, I'm not stealing from you. I'm borrowing. All right. It's pretty. Should I really say this? Let me think. We need
Probably not if you're thinking of it that hard.
No, maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. I don't know if that's fair. Actually, I also forgot about it too because I have that kind of
good pull up there, Maverick.
Yeah. Do you hear
Top Gun reference?
Do you hear Aaron Carden down in the bathtub?
I'm surprised that it was a bathtub. It's shocking that he died at all. Wasn't he that cute kid from the fucking 90s?
It's a shame.
It's a shame.
Never saw it coming. Yeah.
The only good face tattoo story currently is Mike Tyson. He's on an upswing still.
Root beer is like lame. Yeah. Do it. I actually forgot what I was going to say. I'm not even kidding you. I had one of those moments. I'm not even joking. I totally forgot. It's not. You know what I did is I made it seem like it was like something super secret to get everybody going, but I just slipped my mind. It's one of those things.
That's nice.
All right. So
I'm old.
They go back and forth, and it starts to die down. And they're in the middle of taking callers, by the way, while this is going on. So they take the next caller. It kind of moves on. Yeah. And then Edwin calls in, and
perfect.
You know, he doesn't really start stirring the pot at first. No. And then it kind of gets brought up again, and that's when Brantley pipes in, and she starts saying, "Well, you know, Keem, the reason why people like you through us is because I'm showing you a different side of you. You know, they don't get to see this side of you. You know, that's a girl, man. They don't get to see that side of you, Keem, and I think they're enjoying. And
you're a good person. Yeah, you're friendly and caring, and you look out for other people, and." Yeah.
And he's like, that's bizarre.
Yeah.
I don't want to be
was like, that's weird. No, he literally is like, that's weird. Don't talk. Why are you saying that? That's so weird to say that. That's so like he kept saying that over and over. Like,
so did he get in a fight with his girlfriend?
Yeah, he got in a fight with his girlfriend while getting in a
fight
with Salvo.
Hey, Keem. That girl is a knockout. She has a rockin' body. That's another reason people are watching you.
You know what the funny thing is too? She's also, by all accounts so far, a sweetheart. She was even nice to me when Keem was being mean to me. That was
nice to everybody.
She's a Southern Belle. That's why. Southern girls ain't like that. No.
Yeah.
I love how she thinks she sees something pure and beautiful. Fucking damn Keemstar. I think it's, no, you don't understand. They don't know you like I do. They know you. Right. If they could just see your big black heart.
She's young enough to believe that he's salvageable, Tommy.
So funny.
Does she actually sound like Repzilla, though?
Does she sound like Repzilla? Yeah.
She's like, nah, she's got more of an Alabama drawl.
Yeah,
that was quite a thick drawl.
That's the worst one. The Alabama. Makes it
it sounds better on a woman, though.
Yeah. Well, smart women are fucking like irritating. So if you sound like you have an Alabama accent, then it makes me more comfortable. I don't like smart women around me. I like
good one.
Yeah. Hey there. How you doing? You want to go canoeing? I actually love that accent. I think it's.
But yeah, Keem didn't like her saying that and started saying that's weird. And Salvo starts saying, like Keem says, y'all are making this weird. And Salvo's like, no, you're making this weird right now. What you're doing is making this weird. Yeah. And then the member stream basically ends abruptly.
Well, you know, the thing is, like Keem, it's just like he has to be the top heel and the top baby face at the same time. And you can't have both. And I have no doubt in my mind. First of all, the show's great, and I have no doubt in my mind that show's not going to work without Keemstar. But the reason that makes it interesting, new, and better is your teammates, and like that's the problem with YouTube. It's not really a team-based platform, and that's not how he made it. I'm sure he had help along the way, but I mean, that's not how he made it. But that's the thing that he missed out. I mean, pretty much everything I'm saying about this fucking thing's coming true as usual. Because he can't, because it just basically comes down to this, right? Keem's not a team player. He's got to have it all. He's got to have all the fucking money. He's got to have all the fucking fame. He's got to be seen as the good guy. He's got to be seen as the bad guy. He's got to be the best looking in the fucking room and the funniest. And here's the thing. It doesn't matter what kind of show you're doing or anything. You can't be all of them and have somebody else on. Like even in this dynamic, the one that me and you have, there are things that you do better than me. I recognize that.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
and vice versa.
Like see, that's that. Like
that's the mindset. We've always had that mindset, Tommy.
Yes,
from the very
never
beginning,
had it.
It's like we always had that. It's like it was never about.
We're sports guys and we're radio guys and we're team sports fans, and that's the way I've always approached this. And I think to some extent you did too. And he doesn't come from a sports background.
And we're working toward that same goal. We're all learning together. We're getting better together. We're relying on each other. That's how it should be.
Yeah.
Together, everyone achieves more. That type of hoopla. But in reality, it can't fucking work. It doesn't work the other way.
Yeah, he wants to be the team play. Well, no, I wouldn't say it doesn't always work. There are some guys that are better solo.
Yes.
Yeah, and you know what? Maybe Keem's one of them. But see, that's more. He wants it all. He wants to be the team player that seen as a good team, but not be a good team player, but seen as a strong solo guy. It doesn't work. So whenever you enter into one of these projects, you can't always be the star of every aspect. But then the show's got your name on it. I mean, how many I don't know how many shows like Seinfeld, Seinfeld was like the worst character in the show. It was all those people, those talented people around him. I don't think Jerry's got a problem with how that turned out. No. But I will say this though, and this kind of shows I see Keem, he's always about money. I got to be honest with you, there is one thing that he holds higher than money, and that's how he is seen by the public. That is much more important. I think the money is secondary as how he thinks he's perceived. And he will blow up a project, and he'll probably end up blowing up this one too, because he doesn't have that type of mindset. And it's a little difficult to tell Keem, in fairness to him, how to do things because he's been so. I mean, there's the YouTube Hall of Fame. He's in it, and there's no doubt about it. But he doesn't know how to be a team player, and he can't take a slight because he's a sociopath. And I've been saying that for years. And sociopaths are attracted. And he's like the least worst one, And sociopaths are attracted to the platform. So yeah, I always think Keem will have difficulty when it comes to team-based projects. Because he's an egomaniac, and I say that as I don't even say that as like, oh, I hate you and you're an ego. No, you're an egomaniac, and I think it's objectively true. But it's also what's made you great. So it's
I'm sorry.
You go ahead.
What's been really funny about the whole situation lately too is that's been his strength as of late. He's come into the community. He's had people in his house sleep over.
Yeah.
He seems to be trying to help this latest boom of little commenters that are growing right now, and he's been helping that along the way in different ways. So for him to kind of revert back to that old ways of Keemstar,
here's my guess. I think he made so much money on FaZe going public. He went back to what he really liked doing. He liked the commentary community the most, the battling. I'm sure he gets on every day and thinks, how am I going to get H3? How am I going to not cancel him and get him kicked off, but cancel him in the minds of the public? That's his biggest goal, because that's what his biggest goal. And then nothing's changed. He's just a little calmer about it than he was 6 years ago.
And now he can do it in the same space, Tommy.
Yeah.
And that's even sweeter. Think about that. He comes into the platform, same fucking podcast style platform, does it better. This is not even a dick sucking thing. He objectively does the podcast better than H3.
That's not that. I don't even think that's not even arguable by any stretch.
So given time, he's going to overtake him. But they got to keep this project together to do that, and that
means you're going to have to sacrifice something, and that's never going to happen.
And Salvo's a star. That's the thing. Yeah. It's not like Salvo's a second.
And then here's the other problem with Salvo, because if he decides to break the whole thing up, it's not going to just be break it up, let's go or separate. No, he's going to try to destroy it. I don't think it's going to work this time, though.
No, not it would be a weird one. This would be a weird one, but these two together are so fucking fascinating, and fun and good, and they bring out good sides of each other. It's fun. I like Brantley. I like Chris the Narc. I like the whole package that show brings.
The show sucks. You could just fucking pause it and stare at Brantley, or turn the sound off,
or wait for Xylee to pop out of a closet.
And I think it's really important. I'm goofing on Brantley, whatever. She's a good looking broad, but I think it's good to have the triple dynamic. You have the pretty nice girl, you got Salvo, the wacky guy, and you have this YouTube legend. It can't fail unless you make it fail, because your ego will get the better of you. And I mean, I guarantee you, like, he'd be listening to this right now, and he thinks he's attacking me personally. I'm really not. This is just straight commentary.
Really,
I really don't care one way or another. I don't care if the show breaks up tomorrow, and I don't care if you make a fucking number $7 billion. I don't give a rat's fucking ass. My life is sad. Okay, I'm good, but that's checked. I'm a commentator, and I'm commenting, and that's the way it works. I don't think that's fixable, because I guarantee if I had a personal conversation with him right behind the scenes, I would say, look, this is the way it's going to be. And he would either take it personally or tell me over and over nonsensically while I was wrong. And then when I countered it, it's like, I made more money than you. Okay. Have a good one. What can you do? What can you do?
Video game points, Tommy. I scored more than you. Shut up.
Yeah. Okay, sure. Right, sure, and then and next week they're brawling, and I'm covering, and I'll cash in on you guys fighting and fucking breaking up the podcast.
It'll be fun. It'll be fun.
I'll do it. Dave will do it. It'll be funny. Maybe we can watch a bunch of fucking videos. The commentary community is much different than it was in 2016. It's much smaller. There's very few guys that are even willing to get into it anymore. They used to have a situation like, I mean, everything's kind of like specialized. It used to be like one event happened, and there'd be a bunch of commentary. Videos and a bunch of different personalities. Those days are over. I don't know if YouTube got involved or they kicked out, or the kids just grew up and moved on and found something else. I think the real thing. I think the real thing that killed this genre is TikTok. We lost the money was the kids. I rarely, like back in 2016, 2017, you'd have a handful of kids that came in here that were, 15, 16, 17. At most everybody's in their mid-early 20s. That's not the best money market to have, but it's a lot more fun. I would hate to fucking. That's the one thing. I never made the big money, but I would hate to have had to, not patron. To placate to children sucks.
Yeah.
And I know Keem hates it too. I think at some level he's got so much money on it, so he wants to do the stuff on YouTube that he wants to do. So he kind of came back with us losers down here, and he's showing everybody that he's the best, that he's one of the best. And
we've had all these crazy things happen with all this, the people going to Deaf Noodles and the events there and the fireballs, and a lot of this revolving around Salvo, to be fucking honest. But there's been so many other people that have gone with it and been a part of it, and Keem has been just stoking the flames. I don't think it's just crazy.
It's a coincidence, and I said Salvo's the future, and Keem saw the same thing and swooped him up before I could do something with him. I don't think it's Glenn. He's definitely Keem's got a really good eye for talent. A lot.
Do you feel that it's fair to say that right now this current crop of people that we got is a little more willing to work together, like in a more, I don't want to say non-bad faith way as a lot of the 2016
I think since Nick's video on Keemstar, yes, I think everybody's willing. I'm willing to work with Keem. Right? He could go on. I wouldn't have all right. Let's say 4 or 5 years ago. I said something like this. He goes on a stream, tells everybody that I'm a bad father, and it goes back and forth. I'm at the point now where I really don't give a shit, and I probably wouldn't even defend myself at this point. So, yeah, and if he called me the next day after telling everybody I was a bad father, I'd say, hey, do you want to work on this thing? I say, yeah, sure. I just don't care. And maybe that's a bad thing, because people are like, wow, you come to work and you don't even care anymore. I was just like, maybe I'm getting older, but I mean, how many names and horrible things can this fucking prick call me where I just start not to give a shit? Yeah.
Don't mix feelings for effort. He still cares about the show. It's the bullshit that we stop caring about.
Yeah, I just don't. No, I don't care. I'm interested in other things, and I'll say it again. And everybody's trying to make their take out there on YouTube drama so perfect that it can't be challenged. I don't do that. I throw it out there because I go on fucking feel and what I know about people. I have the best takes. In the whole community, even if I'm getting less hits than everybody, I have the best takes. I take the most chances. I have the most insight. I tell you what's going to happen. And I'm the most honest. Yes.
And the most humble.
Yes.
I'm proud of you, Tommy.
Are you surprised? Not as surprised as I was about Aaron Carter, but yeah.
Nobody can be that surprised, though.
I'm the best. And I will always be the best. Because I gamble, I don't fucking craft this shit, and in that part, I'm sucking my own dick, obviously. But that's the part. No, because I always wanted to make organic. Do I do bits? Yeah, I'm doing the Aaron Carter thing, right? But it's when it comes down to that. But some of these things, like having a good take on YouTube drama, is stupid to me. I don't really need
concept is dumb.
I don't need a good take on Smaggle Daggle. It really don't matter one fucking way or another. I don't need to be
that's the good take.
I don't need to be angry at Angry Slug. I know he's a loser. You know,
retardation.
Yes,
that's the good take there too.
I saw fucking Tipster arguing with Sen, and I'm like, what a waste of fucking time. That guy's a self-aware retard. I mean, he knows it at this point, and he does the best he can. That Mr. Sen.
Tipster loves the arguing, though. He fucking loves.
I like when he does it too. It gives me content, but I can't get that up in arms anymore. Anyway, here's another thing too. You know, like I kind of did it all. Well, I guess I could get
you're doing another retirement speech. Why do you keep trying to retire?
Yeah, this is a weekly retirement speech.
Right. This is what the fuck.
I guess I can't act like a jackass like I used to. Maybe I'm gonna start picking more fights. Like a lot of people.
I want to give you a hat. You need a funny hat.
No, I don't. I don't need.
Yeah, you do. We had a lot of good donations. Aeon got me this, Tommy. Look, you need one like this. Check it out. It's a fucking wearable Pokemon. Look at him. That's a beat off.
I don't like Pokemon.
Look, he's got a little furry butt.
You know, Dave, as you know, as much as that makes me cringe, that I'd still rather see that shit than TikTok.
Come on, man. I look like a Chiquita banana fucking broad. This is great.
TikTok needs to be fucking vaporized.
Yeah, vaporize my income for sure. Well, get him back.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah. Baseball, Jeff.
But this is from Aeon, Tommy. Aeon. You remember Aeon, right?
Yeah, of course. I still follow her on Facebook or whatever.
Yeah.
She hosted here before.
Yeah, she did.
A few times.
Love Phones with Dr. Aeon.
Which is funny and ironic.
A couple of reasons.
Yeah.
A few reasons.
Yeah, she knows.
She knows.
That. Yeah. Did a good job, though. Yeah. Actually, Aeon was a part of a classic episode when Alex called in and cried. She was probably one of the biggest episodes we ever did. When I nailed fucking Alex dead to rights the first time.
She was a part of that one, huh?
Trump tried and failed. We need another TikTok expose.
Yeah, this is a true fact, and this will be true once again when this new Pokemon game comes out. Every game I've ever had and played on stream, I've had a Meowth called Aeon's Pussy. And that will happen again. Or some cat equivalent. They all don't have Meowths. Aeon's Pussy has lived in every Pokemon playthrough.
Love the shirt, Tommy, from Xiley. Thank you so much, Xiley. And I'm glad that, and I'm also glad, I'm glad other people are kind of making a splash.
Check your Streamlabs donations real quick.
Again?
She had a great time.
I don't think it's not nothing's popping up. So either you're not getting any donations or it's not popping up.
You guys should keep donating more. See if it fixes it.
Yeah.
What a grip that would be, huh? I was like, I don't know. You guys got to do it again. Aaron Carter's last fan, Rip AC. I have no idea. Oh man. Maybe it's just on a major delay. Well, I closed that fucking thing that you gave me before. This is awful. Yeah,
go to
Tommy C's cat donated. Oh, that's 3 days ago. Sorry.
Go to alert box. Do you have that option to go to alert box?
Alert box.
And then go to general settings.
General settings. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah. And then you look under a limited alert moderation delay. Is it enabled or disabled?
Limited. Sure, it's unlimited alert moderation.
Disabled. Display. It's disabled?
Yes.
Okay, then I think
Yeah, I didn't touch anything, dude.
Well, the last time you didn't touch anything either, so
I didn't touch anything.
My Streamlabs hasn't worked properly in 2 weeks. I can't get to the fucking
screen.
They
had a problem too. I think it's on.
I'm moving.
It's on their end. Did you know you can customize your
over stream labels? I'm going over there. Fuck them.
Hold on a second. What's it? Streamlabs, Twitter.
Fuck Streamlabs. I'm going to say
Twitter. Here we go. Streamlabs Twitter pin tweet. Now they're not down.
See, this is what you get when you vote blue.
Here he's talking about vote.
You get what you order.
Stop tricking me into giving you money, worse than Willy's. All right, I think we should do the news.
We got news. Oh, by the way, you know what we could start with? I don't know if you got it on the docket there, but you see Willie Mac's new fucking video?
Oh, yes, we should do. I
watched
advertised it a little bit.
Every minute of it, dude.
Every single one, every single minute of it.
Last two videos of his shit. You know, I don't watch videos.
I'm actually, I put a tenor on the fact that it'll be taken down by the end of the week and it'll lose his channel. So
Joey Westside,
so it's pretty safe. It's probably pretty safe if I put a tenor on it, because I immediately thought that. I was like, I want to bet that Keffals has him taken down some way. I don't know. I wonder if Keffals is losing her steam a little bit. These people that are probably. I think she is somebody with left-leaning ideas, like a Taylor Lorenz type, is probably in her ear. Also, because keep in mind. Cap Temperarch reached out to me and told me if I worked with her, then if we had a good relation. I shouldn't say that. Let me phrase this correctly. If we had a good relationship, if I ever lost my channel or my Twitter, that she could help me get out of it. And I thought to myself, well, how the fuck do you have that kind of power, lady? And then I remembered Count Dankula. Count Dankula got a call from a guy and said, "Hey, what happened to your monetization?" What? Oh, it's gone! Ha ha ha! So these people have inroads and what have you, and I hope if we do go red on Tuesday, that is they really got to rein these social media companies in. We don't have free speech by fucking collusion between the government and these tech fucking. It really is dystopian. All right, emergency official statement. Hot off of Salvo's Pancake's desk.
The year was 1994, and George Orwell walks outside to his farm and starts to record his animals. And then the rest is history. In 1994, George Orwell predicted everything that is happening in 2022. And Salvo Pancakes...
Wait, Tommy, pause. That's not Keemstar.
Yeah, is it? It might be.
Yeah, I guess it is Keemstar.
I don't know. It doesn't have a thing. What is he?
Yeah, but it says Keemstar on Twitch, Keemstar on Twitter.
Oh, he must have left my server then. If that's
probably.
All right, let's see.
See what happens. Pull him up. What's the worst that could happen? It's a fake one. Nothing. That's the worst.
Hello. Oh, whoops! I put him out. Sorry. Hello. No answer.
You there?
It was a fake one.
I think you got faked.
I may have gave you bad advice.
Member since September 21st, 2015?
Maybe not.
No, somebody changed their name because there's no way he's giving me a fucking nickel.
Mutual Servers, Keemstar Show, Sharpen the Point, Dead on Dave, Mudslingers, Mudslingers.
Somebody changed their name.
No, I'm telling you, I think this is Keem.
No, he must have left the server because I always had him on Known Fuckhead.
Hello?
Wait, there he goes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, he's here. It is Keemstar. Okay. What's up?
All right, it was the wrong setting. So since you're so concerned with my show,
I'm not.
And,
believe me. I couldn't care less.
I really think you should be more concerned with who's fatter right now, you or Ethan Klein.
I don't know. It's probably close.
Got you there, Tommy.
You got me there.
Fucking got you dead.
I'm on my way.
There,
I'm not concerned.
I was thinking about setting up a sumo wrestling match between the two of you.
I couldn't. I couldn't even get. If you gave me like $100,000 to do one of your fucking fights, I couldn't even take it. My doctor wouldn't let me. So I'm pretty much fucked.
Like somebody that founded Microsoft.
Yeah.
Now. Like,
the Lodge.
Yeah, you're kind of right. What's on your mind?
The reason why my show is entertaining is because I developed a fucking team, because I orchestrated a goddamn team. And that's why I hate when anyone's like, oh, Keemstar makes the show, Salvo makes the show, Brantley makes it. It's a fucking team.
It's all you.
We all make the fucking show.
It's all you.
But of course,
I don't agree. I think they're nothing without you. You made them all.
And I really hate how you constantly say, well, the reason why Keemstar got forgiven in 2016 is because of me and Cloud.
Sure. You know what? I could see it on that too. It was all you. You didn't need anybody.
No, it was ridiculous. I needed a podcast to talk about these things other than the drama alert stage. Just wouldn't allow me.
I always thought Clown was overrated too. He didn't do a fucking thing. You're absolutely right. He didn't lend anything.
So I launched a podcast and I invited you to be a part of it.
Thank you. You made me.
How you and Clown I did make you.
Yes, I know you did.
Really funny how you and Cloud try to take all the fucking credit for it. I mean,
No, I don't think anybody took the credit for it.
All the credit.
We just said you can't do it alone, you dipshit.
He said what he said. He helped. He helped a little bit.
If you remember, Bait It, like Clown defended Leafy and Grade and all these people the entire fucking time.
Yeah, but he also went around telling everybody you weren't that bad a guy. You know, that's true. You're right, and that's also what made it interesting.
It did.
Yeah.
Different sides, man. Absolutely. Getting to see new perspectives is always fun for the
audience. You know what I'm doing? I'm doing some reverse psychology. If I say he's going to break up his new podcast, I figure that'll keep Salvo in the loop, just so he'll keep it together, just to fucking spite me.
You put a tenor on it, Tommy. Just to be safe, you know?
The show's great, though. I mean, it really, you've done a great job. There's no doubt about it. But you know what? You need the team, and it's not all you, and you're going to have to deal with that,
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made the team.
You made the team.
Yeah,
but you made the team. Now you got to be a part of it. You don't know what being a teammate is. You have no fucking clue what being a teammate.
No clue what.
You give a little and you take a little. You also could, I don't know, take a joke from time to time.
I mean, you're talking about fucking Bait It 24/7. I made that team too. Like,
sure, and you broke it up, just like you're gonna break this one up.
Clown didn't hire you. I hired you.
I know. It was a great. That's the. But you, I have no. You have a. Did I just say he has a nose for talent? You have a huge nose for talent, but you're not that great a leader because you have to dominate in every aspect. You got to be the bad guy and the good guy. That's my criticism, and that's a fair criticism, Keem. That's not me being a dick.
Oh yeah, I'm a great leader. That's why you motherfuckers are constantly talking about anything I do. Bait It. It was like stream here, stream there. Fucking now Keemstar show. You guys are doing a show.
Why don't you address what I said, that you're not a good leader? Why don't you address what you're saying? Don't change the subject. I don't think you're a very good leader.
And we didn't even have a fucking fight. That was the other thing. Fucking
okay.
Hit Matt or whatever is Matt Pitt.
Right.
Fucking Matt get a job. Let's change it to that.
I have one leg. I got one leg, you fucking asshole.
I don't fucking care. Hop in a circle. So, this motherfucker comes in. Oh, he was fighting with bro. That wasn't a fight, bro. Like I don't know. Like, what is fighting to you? A disagreement or argument is a fight to you?
Like a disagreement.
Yeah,
it's an argument. Yeah. I mean, it was pretty intense when I was watching it. It got kind of awkward.
If I were you, I'd be fighting for those donos you lost on Salvo's channel so you can get another fucking leg and walk the fuck out.
You wrote that one down. You fucking wrote that one down. He had that one written down.
He's having.
I come back and I get roasted by Keemstar. What the?
Welcome back, bitch.
Welcome back.
Every argument with you guys is just in one big fucking circle.
Same. He just goes right. Like,
I concede. How dare you, Jeff? I don't have an ego. I conceded. I said it several times.
You did, and he still managed to turn it on.
Yeah, I know. It still wasn't enough. It wasn't enough.
You guys stop swimming, and he's like, "I'm still going to go to the
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I like you look at me now and look at me like 5 years ago, and I really fucking was venom, and you know I had absolute venom for the guy. I really mean when I said I think it's like a good criticism, and I think if he, you know, I think one of the reasons he's kind of good now is he has to some extent, you know, learn to take a joke, doesn't think everything's a slight, have to get even with everybody. And I think if he does it even more, he'll be even more successful and the show will be even more successful. I'm not saying this because I don't care if he's successful or not. He's worth, I don't know, I can't imagine how much money he's worth now since the FaZe transaction. I mean, so it doesn't make a difference one fucking way for another. This is an honest criticism. And if you had a fucking friend like me, and I bet you don't, you would fucking say, you know what, Tommy's hard but fair, but you don't let anybody get that close to you, and that's why you continue to make the same mistake over again. And I'll bet, and I'll also concede if I'm wrong, that this thing will be done in 6 months, just because the way I know you, not because I hate you. There you go.
I'm hoping that we're seeing signs that, you know, because he came in here and he didn't answer those questions. Those, you know, like when you asked him the question there, that could have trapped. You know, he avoided it and made fun of you.
No, because he wants to get me. He'd rather, like what was my whole point? He'd rather get me than to say, all right. I mean, look, you can say, look, that guy doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He's always on my ass and blow it away. But no, he's got to get me too. So I mean, prove my point. You know.
think he's really having fun with it. I think this is that was a bit. If he was being venomous, there was ways for him to do that. But he came in and he played ball. You know what I mean? He did a little promotion there. It was fun. I think that's the difference between him now.
Yeah. Yes, I do. By the way, I should have said this. This is where I wasn't fair. He has rolled back that a little bit. I mean, he can take a shot without him going on a fucking rampage, but. I'm still. He's not 100% there yet. He's not. I mean, he can't fucking laugh at himself.
But at least he is in retrospect, in hindsight. So that's good.
Keem's done great things with his platform. He's done great things for me. I've never had a problem saying that. Thank you, Salvo Pancakes. And I have, like, I bet if I know him well enough, he's probably thinking that guy wants to fuck me over. He wants me to fail. Could be further from the truth, because I honestly believe if he succeeds, it trickles down. Right. It always has. So I am saying this like if I have a friend that ran into some trouble, and I have no problem, I will give you fucking tough love, hard, straight as possible. I will always do that, and sometimes it pisses people off, and they get upset with me. But normally I'd say about 95% of the time, yeah, I didn't like hearing that, but you obviously had my best interest. Not that I'm his buddy or friend, but that's the way I'm looking at it from this.
You always do come from things with the best interest in heart. You have some of the best intentions of anyone I've ever fucking known.
And there was a time that I wish this guy died from a coke overdose, and I used to pray for it. I used to pray. Yes. So I don't feel that way anymore. So it's God's honest truth. No more giggling at me, Mickey. All right, let's go to the fucking news. Let's get back to Salvo.
Now Mo Shekel and my YouTube channel are just 3 examples of fat little pigs that have been put to slaughter for the big machine. I'm down, but I'm not out. We need to remain strong. We need to remain calm.
So let's without the Salvo bit. I guess they clipped his Twitter again.
And his shekels.
I'm a little surprised because everybody was testing Elon when he first got in there, which was ridiculous. But now that everybody got shit canned, I'm a little surprised that he got. When was this? The 3rd. That's before everybody got shit canned, wasn't it? Hold on. I guaranteed if he. Yeah, if he'd have got past the 4th, past the 4th, he would have been fine. Ban evasion, exactly. So they were still doing their job. Now the guy that probably kicked him for ban evasion just lost his job, more than likely. I don't see. Be interesting. I haven't heard anybody get banned since Friday. Not anybody I know.
The Turkey Tom one was the one that was like, whoa. And then
how much you want to bet they went double down? I think they keep an eye. Chris Sinark, thanks so much, appreciate it. And I think it's the donations working now. If that's working, they usually all work.
I hope so.
Send me money.
Some alerts going on. That's a good thing.
Let's do that.
Oh, thank God.
Thank you, Chris.
Right, well,
thanks, Salvo, too, for becoming a member. I do appreciate it so much. We'll be doing lots of not today, but we'll be doing lots of after shows.
I was hoping to get Keemstar for now recording. I don't know if that's going to happen anymore.
I think you can get him. No, I think you probably get him. I think you can get him.
I think you made it
tell
hard,
everybody what a fucking prick I am.
Yeah.
You know what you do? You just tell him, like, I really hate fucking Tommy. I wish he'd come on. I want a fucking bear. He'll come on. And then just edit that part out. How much you want to bet? Tipster, looks like the whole tweet about moving on didn't last long. BxBullet's currently... Did we already do this? I think we did.
No, I think this is the 2nd time she's doing it again.
Wacky.
Yeah.
BxBullet, who knew you could report people on Fan House? What's that?
That's the OnlyFans, like a different OnlyFans, like their competition.
So she thinks that's us? Really?
No. Wait, what?
So she got reported on another OnlyFans like South?
No. I think she's reporting someone on Fan House.
So she's being a Nazi. Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
She's being a Nazi.
Yeah. This male creator named Tipster as a group of girls who attack people, and he decides, oh God.
Hey, they're called the harem. Show some fucking respect.
She is fucking
if you have that many slides on Instagram where you can't even see the fucking dots, nobody's fucking reading that.
She's unhinged.
And she's got tons.
Like a screen door after a hurricane, Tommy.
And she's got... I never heard that one.
That's a good one, right?
Yeah, Dr. Zhivago would like that.
What'd you say? Screen door after a hurricane?
After
Yeah, on him.
Okay, I say, okay.
I don't know. I like stupid jokes like this. Let's see. The damage to my reputation will never be restored. You fucking told your kid to fucking fuck off and go to bed when you were trying to show your tits or whatever the fuck it is you were doing. Who are you kidding?
Mommy's working.
That's like
Mommy's working. Go to your fucking room.
Her reputation's like that's me trying to like I'm trying to sell that I'm a good Catholic and I'm care and I've changed. You know, no one's gonna buy that shit. No,
I'd buy it.
You think
you get old? You get old, you find God.
Yeah, because you think you're gonna get into heaven. I'm gonna try to be really. I am trying to be really principled about that. But I wonder if I'll just be. I'm praying. I wonder if I'm dying of cancer.
I'm waiting for that phone call.
I'm sorry. Aussie Wordsmith. And you're probably thinking, you know, what would it hurt? And then you find out that Pascal's wager doesn't work. You don't get into heaven. You're fucked.
HBK found God after he lost his smile.
Yes, he did.
Never lose your smile, Jeff. You never want to lose your smile.
Yeah, that's why
the Marines can take away your smile. Apparently,
I will be starting to push that. I never saw. Was that a bit in the lost your smile thing, or is that something he said like unironically? That was a part of the bit.
The lost your smile fucking line. I'm trying to remember.
What was that? I was trying to remember that.
It was
I thought it was from Shawn Michaels.
Sean, yeah, but I mean,
was it said unironically, or was it said a part of a kayfabe?
No, it was
definitely said in earnest.
Yeah. No, I think it was a bit I think it was just he thought it was something to say that was dramatic for the camera.
Oh, okay, I don't think he was but everybody goofs on him.
The thing about Sean in that time is he honestly wouldn't be able to tell you. He was so fucked up.
Oh, really?
Was that when he got his ass kicked by the Marines?
It was all that happened like in the same time frame. I don't think it was the reason for it. I was just making a funny joke, but it was definitely I would say it had to be within 18 months of that incident because all the real bad shit happened in a 36-month period.
I like
it was
the
a
fact
fucking 3 years.
Every fight that guy ever picked, he got his ass kicked. I stood next to him. I stood next to him in Iraq. Right? And he's only a little bit taller than me. He's like 6'2".
He's not small exactly.
No. I'm looking at him and I'm like, this guy could probably kick my fucking ass, right? And then like all these stories, like he's like getting his ass kicked wherever the fuck he goes.
Well, you heard the story, right?
Yeah.
He was getting his ass kicked while he was in a car in the front seat, and British Bulldog was in the back seat. And British Bulldog is so big, he couldn't get through, so he's just trying to get out of the back.
Oh, that's so funny when a guy's kicking his ass.
House. Yeah. So
Laurel and Hardy moment and shit.
Yeah.
Again, I'm back on stupid YouTube. At least I know I'm not alone. I have a ton of us are getting pushed out by cancel culture, combined with the new left-friendly algorithms. John Burke official. Why do I know that name? John Burke was also pushed off recently. I know that name. And like, why are we the fucking SJWs now? The guys that I don't get it. She really is retarded.
Yeah.
All right. Now I talked to Willy. I talked to Willy, and he said that he put out that video, and then this happened like immediately.
One of the things that I did intentionally for the success of the campaign was make myself a lightning rod.
Oh,
I
hero.
Egged them on.
That kind of destroys everything. That it was one big accident, and that was the thing. Destiny was telling that you were doing it on purpose. You said you weren't, and of course now you admit to it.
Kiwi Farms on. I wanted them to attack me because by doing that, I was able to show the world.
I don't buy this. I think somebody told you. Somebody got a hold of you. Probably like a Taylor Lorenz type. And I don't. She's dumb.
Stupid.
You gotta
think about it.
Stupid.
Tommy, you got to think about it for a second. When Nick had her in that live stream, he was asking her those questions because of this. He wanted her to fucking to actually acknowledge it in this way that it wasn't. Because why else would you be fucking tweeting?
I gotta be honest with you.
In Ireland, and all
I
that.
have never since Alex. I have never seen anybody get caught in more lies more often. She actually has the record. She is one of the. I mean, she tells checkable lies too. You know,
and then she'll just give it up like this too.
Yeah,
she'll just here you go. Here you go.
Yeah,
here you go.
And maybe she lost the power to fucking take people offline. You know,
she got her 100K.
Yeah.
And if you don't have it, you're a broke bitch.
Oh God, that looks. She needed Sarkeesian that shit.
It's bad, man.
Twitter has removed.
This video did a good job of, man. It really showed what the money thing.
This is going to make people upset. Twitter's removed this verification request from the launch of the verification through Twitter Blue approaches. That's good. I love the fact that people are verification request. That's so funny.
I don't hate it if it's worked right. It's not going to be used right, but
who cares? First of all, it wasn't right to be. Well, here's the thing. The idea was like nobody could like copy you and say you were somebody or not. That's not what it was. It was a status symbol. As soon as they took it away from Milo Yiannopoulos in 2016, it was they told everybody it was a status symbol because it shouldn't matter if Milo's no good or not. Oh, we'll punish you. We'll take away your little check mark, right? Yeah, we'll take away your check mark. But the thing that's more hysterical about it, there are grown people in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and beyond that really give a fuck. That's how big egomaniacs they are. It really is incredible.
It matters.
Yeah.
It really does. Oh, but now you just buy it. You know, there you go. The almighty buck.
Good. I love it. I love that he's cheapened it.
I got no problem.
Yeah, I saw this other guy. You ruined the blue check mark. No. They ruined you and your ego, you fucking jerk. Nothing's been ruined. It doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. You know, it's not even that cool to have it anymore. I remember I was happy Keffals got his, right? And I think he's deserves it. I think he's established public figure in the traditional way. But I mean, I remember thinking by the time he got it, it really isn't that cool anymore. There are fucking. I was happy for Wang too. There's a guy. There's a guy you need to interview. Wang.
Yeah. I never got the. So I was supposed to get him early, and I never got him. It never happened. We still follow each other. I'm sure he would do it if I asked him.
Yeah, Wang would be good.
He's doing a lot of live stuff. Every time I've asked him, he was in those times where he wasn't doing a lot.
Because I was thinking about asking him again because he's been on. It's been like 3 years since he's been on. And I know
I've asked him a couple times for Shopping Point. He was busy on tour.
Yeah. So. Okay.
Yeah, he's a busy
but you know
guy.
what? I got to be honest with you. I ain't got shit to ask him. I bet you do. So I would love to have him. I'd like to watch. I bet you have something to ask him.
Well, he's a fascinating fucking. I could talk. I got 20 minutes on just the LA incident, where he looked like the coolest fucking guy in the world. That was fucking amazing.
Yeah,
he's just a cool dude.
Great.
You know, he's recently on. Are we talking about Justin Wang or what?
Justin Wang, yeah.
He was on AEW recently.
Like as a character or just
he was like in a like an extra in a segment.
Oh god!
Let
me tell you something. He is one of the biggest like Japanese wrestling fans I ever met. He knows that shit back and forth.
Did you see Logan Paul? Did you see what fucking he did in the ring?
I heard he torn ACL or something too, right?
Yeah, well, he's got a really small little ice pack on there saying
he's working.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a
he's great. He's great.
What he did in the ring was amazing. What he did.
Are you really shocked that he's great though? I mean, he's got the physique. He's got the talent.
3 matches,
yeah,
it's still 3 matches.
It's only 3 matches. The man could sports entertain.
Not only does he.
I'm not surprised. I'm not shocked. Maybe not. I'm a little surprised at this level. But I'm not. No, I think Logan always had it at this level. Yeah,
that's where I'm at. I'm not surprised, but I'm surprised at this level.
I'll give him a compliment. I haven't seen somebody take the wrestling like this since Kurt Angle. I don't think anybody. Especially
like not only does he look like a wrestler, he looks like a top guy. Like he just the look, the way he moves.
He's as legit athlete as it was.
Yeah. That camera spot, Tommy, you saw the camera spot, right?
No, not yet.
Check this out, man. He delivers this fucking frog splash elbow drop hybrid off the top rope onto Roman fucking Reigns on a table, right?
Yeah.
But so we see it through the WWE camera angle, and you can see that he's holding his cell phone. So after the event, he releases his fucking angle of it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Bring it up, dude. You got to watch it right now. It's
I don't want to get claimed, though.
You're not going to get clicked on it. I didn't get clicked on it.
All right, send it to me.
It's not a WWE clip. Yeah,
it's his footage. You got to see it, man.
It's fucking fired over to me now. I'll take a look. I don't want to do
I'm about to send it to you right now.
Like it's a good match, man. The match was good. And Jake Paul gets involved and throws the worked punch ever.
He needs to work on that. He needs to work on that.
He like lays him down. He just had a boxing match, though. To be fair.
Yeah, to be fair, he's doing real combat.
Pull your punches now. No, I'll just how about I give him a nice little gentle forearm punch?
Let me see this.
Look at this.
This is what you want, man. You're going viral,
Roman. Whoa, that was pretty awesome and good thinking. That was awesome and good thinking. And I'd like to see it from the other angle. I can't see that, unfortunately.
You got to see. He also does a buckshot lariat, which is fucking.
He's
Adam
that good at it. I didn't know.
Dude,
that's a hard.
But
move.
I think if he blew his knee out,
that was what it was.
I watched that.
Yeah, he might be biting off a little more than he could chew, sort of like
that was hard to do. But
yeah.
the way he does it, Tommy, he launches off of a fucking front flip, and with all this momentum, he levels Roman. It is very impressive. But I think if he did really hurt his knee, it was probably that move. I saw a little buckle, and it wouldn't shock me. That was a lot of torque. A lot of torque.
Good stuff. Oh, I'm glad he's doing all right. Okay.
Good job, Logan.
Really fuck in Saudi Arabia, man. You know, like
they didn't kill him. They didn't kill him. They didn't kill him.
Right.
He was respectful to the culture and shit. You know, he dressed up, did the whole shebang.
I think a lot of that match had a lot to do with Roman Reigns making him look like $1 million. So like
Roman, Matt, how about Roman calling out or name dropping? I should say KSI and Mr. Beast. That was fucking cool. No more YouTubers. This is it. I'm putting an end to this shit right now.
Wait, and Vince, this is kind of Vince's legacy because Vince took Logan and then he got clipped, right? It was Vince's idea, and Triple H still kept him, so it's really good. All right, getting back. Jack writes, folks at Twitter, past and present, are strong and resilient. No, they're never the weakest people I've ever come across. Look at the fucking way you have them work. You have fucking 10 managers for one talented coder. They will always find a way, no matter how difficult the moment. I realize that many are angry with me. I own the responsibility for why everyone is in this situation. I grew the company's size too quickly. I apologize for that. That's probably true. You think?
Yeah.
Possibly.
But I got to be honest with you, Jack. You hired a bunch of Nazis. That's what really bit it in the ass. I got to be honest with you, Jack. You collude with
too big of a size without a plan, Tommy.
Probably. I got to be honest. Well, here's just some things that he could have done something back. He sounds like he has no backbone. You didn't have to collude with all the other sites to, I don't know, ban Alex Jones or suppress and interfere with elections and stuff like that. Because at any time, if you were a fucking half a man, you would have stood up and said, look, this isn't right. And this could have some negative, dire consequences. And it did. And it deserved to happen. And for the first time in my life, I am genuinely happy those people lost their jobs. They sound like the most horrible fucking people you could ever run into. And I mean that from the bottom of my fucking heart. I do feel bad for anybody that didn't deserve this or didn't, but these people are a fucking danger. You want to talk about a danger to democracy? It's them. It's them. They are colluding with our governments to silence us, and the people in our government should be fucking... I got to be honest with you, if there isn't a law in the books where you can't go to prison for that, there should be. Because this is outrageous. So you know what? You might have grown it too quick, but you know what? Here's what other thing. You didn't have any balls either. And I saw you lie your ass off on fucking Joe Rogan with that witch. All these people coming from fucking India, coming to our country, making millions of dollars and trying to take away what we hold dear the most, the First Amendment. We're trying to subvert it or get around it. So fuck you. Fuck you in the face. And I hope fucking Elon Musk was using you because I think you smelled, maybe I can get back on there just to fucking discard you now. What a horrible person you are. Fuck off. That's the end.
There you go.
Breaking, no, fuck off. No, I mean that.
I can't really even, you nailed it. Fuck the guy, you know? It's like, what does he want, tears?
Yeah, fuck, I grew it too quick. Oh, whatever. Made about, whatever.
If you maybe had a little bit more backbone, had a little bit more fucking,
maybe did what's right.
Action behind your
Be able to stand up to woke jackasses that you hired, sure. Aaron Carden writes, yo, Kanye, let's talk man to man.
Aaron Carter, bro?
He did. Yeah, he did. Oh, my God, he died in the fucking bathtub. Look at this. Breaking 911. Recording artist Aaron Carter reportedly found dead in the bath. Jesus. I never get used to it. It's just so shocking. Aaron Carter, that cute fucking kid. I never would have thought he died in a bathtub. It's me.
Hey, Tommy, you should see what happened to Corey Feldman.
I mean, look at this. Aaron Carter dead at 34.
Yeah, no, Corey Feldman's still alive. That's even scarier.
He's still alive. Have you seen him lately?
Even look, right here, No Jumper makes a tribute to him. There's the No Jumper guy.
He interviewed him 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
No Jumper did?
Yep.
He said he was in a bad place.
Yeah.
Well, seemed to be. I haven't heard what do we know the cause?
I was so surprised when I heard he was in a bad place. I'm shocked. I was like, I don't know if I believe that.
Was he on? Because I'm saying the over-under is 3, and I'm not sure if I take the under.
Yes.
It's not good.
He's in a bad place.
People, that's just sad. It's a Backstreet Boy brother, you know. It's like it shouldn't have gone that way. All you have to do, ain't nothing but a heart.
I think there should be a massive investigation. How does Aaron
I don't think it would take long.
How deep was the bathtub?
Apparently, it was the size of a swimming pool. I mean, how do you drown in a bathtub?
Well,
there are ways.
So apparently, the personal trainer to Kanye West, one who threatened to institutionalize him. This guy is something. This guy, Brian Wilson, the Beach Boys. That guy that took over his life. And they finally got him off. They got him to lose his job. This guy makes Brian Wilson, psychiatrist, look like an angel. He sits on the board of a company and produces synthetic psychedelics as well. Damn conspiracy folks, gonna lose it. So apparently, what should be obvious, Kanye, right? What should be obvious by now is that I was raised to stand for my truth regardless of consequences. So I will say this again. I was mentally misdiagnosed and nearly drugged out of my mind to make a manageable, well-balanced, behaved celebrity. Okay. All right. But I think this is what's shocking. I'm going to help you in a couple ways. First, you and I sit down and have a loving and open conversation, but you don't use cuss words, and everything that is discussed is based on fact and not some crazy stuff and that dumb friend of yours told you or you saw in a tweet. Second option, I have you institutionalized again, where they medicate the crap out of you and you go back to Zombieland forever. Play date with the kids just won't be the same. Jeez. This guy needs to go to jail, and at very least. Jeez. So I don't care. Look. I if you notice, I have not defended Kanye's anti-Semitic garbage, and it is garbage. There's no way around it. There's plenty of ways to criticize jackasses in Hollywood. I saw one podcaster said, "Be a fucking man, Kanye. Stop going after Jews and criticize the people that you're fucking talking about. Call them by name," which was a really good fucking answer. Yeah, call them. Be a man. Call them by name. Just don't say Jews, Jews, Jews. You sound like a fucking retard. But this is psychotic, and I can't believe a guy would be so stupid to write. You can't write anything down on the internet, you jackfuck.
This is one of the dumbest ones I've ever seen. Go back to Zombieland. Jesus.
First of all, if that's real, that guy's psychotic and he needs to go to jail. He needs to lose his license. He's a danger to everyone that he's treating.
Over.
Done. Unbelievable. Omni Health Court is a homegrown Canadian success story, producing and supplying natural EU GMP grade psilocybin. That sounds great. Functional mushrooms and synthetic psychedelics to focus on the health and wellness of whatever. Which a horse shit that sounds like.
Canadians on fucking psychedelics. This is not a good thing.
You know what happened? You know what I did? You know why I did psychedelics? It's like a trip. No fucking good reason. It was not hell. I was always there was these guys. I'm doing this for all these religious and spiritual, but I want to get fucked up. Give me a break.
Come on, man. You didn't explore yourself when you tripped? Come on.
I might have fucking rubbed one out during the whole thing. That was pretty weird. But I mean, other than that, no.
You didn't discover a truth.
No.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Well, I found out that Aaron Carter died in a fucking bathtub over the weekend. I can't believe that, but
you're lying to me. I feel you're making that up. Fake news.
Yeah, well,
not that kid from the '90s.
Well, Keemstar is a well-tempered human being.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is. Good teammate.
he communicates very well.
Yeah, communicates.
Yeah. And he's a great communicator.
Yeah, communicator.
Love to follow him in the battle.
Team-oriented. And will sacrifice himself for everybody.
Correct.
Patton-esque. He's modern day YouTube Patton, really. When you look at it.
Elon Musk says Twitter will soon have the ability to attach long-form context to tweets, ending the absurdity of notepad screenshots.
I hate those. I do. I'm with him on that one, Tommy.
I'm going to miss them. They're so retarded. I like them. Followed by creator monetization for all forms of content. That's nice, Elon. I don't know. Sometimes you miss the retardation. This is pretty funny too. Watch this.
Around the world knew well before this morning they had worked their final days at Twitter began.
It's Dark Side Phil. I told my little son Hortense that Daddy might not have a job tomorrow. He said, Daddy, why don't you have 1% understand that the actions have consequences to ripple out, or don't they care? He's 4 years old.
Yeah,
he has to see Daddy cry, and they fell for it. They put fucking Dark Side film right next to it. Thank you. Good work.
God.
Oh, God. That's a sign. Like, yeah, we had seen something like that's a sign that this Elon thing's working. Like, that's what old internet was. Trolling mainstream media and pulling it off.
Yeah, not having it taken down immediately and all that's nice.
Yeah.
Have a little fun. It's like we can have fun a little bit, maybe. But
yeah,
we can't celebrate too quick now, Tommy, though. Don't spike the football or anything.
Well, that was. I said it was a sign, so I'm not spiking the football. I did say it was a sign.
I know. I'm sorry, cautiously optimistic over here. You know. But you know what I found out that enraged me?
What?
I could have had an edit button on Twitter this whole time.
How?
Did you know that?
What? Because you got blue? Or
you can have. Yeah, I didn't even know about.
I can't. Blue's not in Germany yet. Hasn't been.
Really?
No. Nobody got it.
Yeah, right. I didn't even know this existed. I could have been fucking editing tweets. I would have paid for that. So I'm definitely paying for this.
You know what? You might be right about this being a work tournament. Wouldn't he be in a hospital room and then they take the?
It seems very little fucking.
Yeah, I'm kind of on the train a little bit.
And this was immediately after. It's like
wouldn't you have to get in a doctor's office before they told you had to?
You can diagnose an ACL pretty easily because when the ACL goes out,
see, I wouldn't know that.
Everything else a little bit harder, but still, if the ACL goes, probably everything else did too. To be fair, but still, you would do. I think you would do a little bit more than a towel wrap. I'm not a doctor, but I've had knee problems my whole life. I've had a couple fucking scopes and shit.
Well, you know what it might be? They're just trying to keep the swelling down until they get somewhere.
Yeah, but I mean, he's making an announcement that it's a tournament. You know what I mean? It's a lot.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, when Big E broke his neck, he was on Twitter an hour and a half later.
Hey, I broke my neck. Is he done?
He was fucking well goddamn put together though, man. He was Jesus.
Oh, his traps probably saved his life.
Yeah.
Is he gonna wrestle again?
No, you got to get that around you.
Is he gonna wrestle again, Big E?
I don't think so. I really don't. It's looking. I guess the fusion didn't really take very well. He was saying the last I heard it when he was talking about it. I'm sure he's made updates since, but no, the fusion wasn't taken well. His age is also pretty working against him at this point. It's probably donezo. He'll come back in some capacity though.
Yeah.
Because
you thought Titus was a good ambassador.
Like
wow, yeah.
You don't want to gamble like that. One of my proudest threads by Crip Daddy. What's this?
Oh boy.
How do I hate disabled people? Please explain. This will likely get you banned and sued. YungCripp has sued and won before. I would be very careful if I were you. That is actually me. I'm pressing charges on the grounds that you didn't dock me. What? Stay irrelevant, you neo-Nazi fuck. I don't know if I believe you. I'm so stupid. Hello, search him on Google. Already have my lawyers emailing me. I don't really believe you, but this could be settled by simply... There's another guy you should interview. YungCripp. Dave. You don't think?
I've had Donovan on.
Oh, you have Donovan on? Okay.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Recently, too, I had him. He's always been great.
I think you deleting the tweet and everyone moving on would be best option. It doesn't matter. I have screenshots and I don't want hate like this spreading unless I receive an apology of sorts. I think my legal team can handle everything from here. And she's so stupid. She thinks that actually could be done. Well, I'm sorry I offended you.
They love the troll, man.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh, no.
I generally do apologize. Oh, my God. What a lame-o. Good. I love when Donovan gets somebody. And he gets them often.
Yeah, well, yeah. He's
in that shriveled up little body of his, just like owning these tards.
Can you believe you can get that much done with just your voice?
Kim Kardashian and Kanye West are back on speaking terms. Talking to each other.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. I don't know if this is the biggest story of Aaron Carter drowning in a bathtub because I don't know if I care if they're talking to each other or not. I mean, Aaron Carter died in a bathtub. No, I don't. They're back on speaking terms. So what? Who cares?
That should really rock your world.
I care. I care about that. Like I care about the Keemstar story that shows success or failure. I think it's funny either way. It's funny. Like it's funny if they're fighting with his girlfriend. Shut the fuck up! You're being weird. That's funny, right? Number one. And when they all fucking fight and try to tear each other apart and eat each other, that's gonna be funny too.
Yeah, remember they are still co-parenting too. This is a stupid story anyway. It's like, what does that even mean? They're talking. Yeah, well, they co-parent. Maybe you tell the kid how to fucking diarrhea.
Well, Dave, you were involved in my divorce, so you know that's not always a possibility.
Hey, and in your wedding as well.
Yeah, right. You know damn well that some people, depending on who they are, even if it's the best interest of everybody, including the child, don't always make the right decision.
You do the best.
It happens. It happens. I heard about. That's not me, of course. I heard about that happening to somebody else. I'm sorry.
Of course, because I mean, your divorce went perfectly. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna end this. Thank you very much, everybody.
Wait, Tommy. I sent you one thing.
One thing? Well, I'm still. I got to tell Dave this story. This sports story. Sports ball.
Oh, we got a sports story.
Yeah,
I love the sports.
Yeah, this is. Oh, you got something else from fucking Nick. Hold on. There we go. Oh, you already sent me that. I already played it.
Oh, you already played it?
Yeah,
Sorry,
I had
to step out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I already played it.
Yeah.
I already played it.
All right, cool.
Okay. So anyway, I said this is really just this is the part that I want to do. I want to tell 1994. Rangers win the cup. Stefan Matteau, some of the greatest stuff I've ever seen. I think when the Giants came back and beat in the semifinals in these against the 49ers when Joe Montana pretty much fucked his career up. That was one of the best fucking games of anything I've ever seen. Colorado, Detroit was one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. Watching Messi and Ronaldo 10 years ago, Real Madrid versus Barcelona, some of the most amazing sporting events I ever see. I never thought that this list would include an MLS Cup final, and it did. And let me explain what happened to you. And I know you don't like the game that much, but you do appreciate the drama. You do appreciate. I don't think it doesn't matter if you don't like the game because
I respect it.
I know you respect, but it's not something you're going to sit around and watch fucking soccer. That's not your thing. No. Yeah.
If something cool happens,
I will say this: we streamed soccer. Me and Jeff, we did the England game, and Jeff honestly admitted he had fun when we did that game.
Well, yeah, because doing a live event on fucking farting.
You had fun. Well, that was a good game. It was.
Italy, we were also hoping for pure chaos, and that's what we got.
Yes, we did. We rooted for chaos and it won. You know,
it's always a fun time when you root for chaos.
So anyway, let me give you this story. Los Angeles FC, not the Galaxy, are in the final. They are the best team overall in the Western Conference. Okay. Philadelphia has also managed to get in the final. They were the best team overall in the Eastern Conference, and they fought most of the year to have the best record overall. So we have the two best teams in the final. No weird things happen early in the playoffs. There's only 4 rounds of the playoffs. Playoffs only take a month. It's very fucking cruel. You're out. You like one game, you're gone. That's it. It's just that simple. It's brutal, if not more brutal, because it's faster than the NFL playoffs. Okay, so we got the two best teams in the final. And one of the things that LA is actually worth more than some NHL teams now, which is shocking to me. There are some polls saying out there that the MLS might have surpassed the NHL, which is beyond me.
That's crazy.
It's 20, averaging 20,000. So
I've seen that in those numbers, man. That's nuts. That average attendance shocked me, Tommy.
I'll start the story about it. Last year, they signed a Welsh player by the name of Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale is known for having pretty much. He's had a perfect career. He's won Champions League final, but he's also known won just about everything he could in Spain. Every decorated, maybe not Messi or Ronaldo, but one of the more decorated players. So he's got something left. He signs with LA. He's obviously getting to the end of his career, like most people go to the United States. Gareth Bale is known for winning games in injury time in the last second. All right, the LAFC signs him during the year. He plays one game, nothing else. And not only that, they haven't been substituting all through the playoffs, so it looks like the game starts. All right, LA draws blood first. They get a free kick. It deflects off the wall, goes in. LA's up 1-0. Right. Second half comes out. Philadelphia seems to have a real problem shooting. They get a free kick. A guy named Wagner takes the hit, and this 6'6" Undertaker-looking player, a guy named Jack Elliott, 6'6" fullback, pops it in. It's 1-1 going into the 90th minute. We're getting extra time. So for people that know anything about soccer, they take like one half, 45 minutes, and they split it in two. All right, they split that in two. All right, first blood corner kick, beautiful corner kick from LA. They pop it in. They make it 2-1. Right, Gareth Bale is not in at this point. Jack, Philly comes right back. They tie it up. Then it goes to the second part the second part of the game, and then I'm trying to remember if this happened. Yeah, I think this happens first. So Philly's starting to put a lot more pressure on, and they look like they're kind of knocking on the door, and this happens. They get a breakaway. Just the goalie and the goalie, and I forget the name of the striker for Philadelphia. It is 1-on-motherfucking-1. Goalie comes out, slide tackles, misses the ball, and takes out the fucking player. And in the process, the goalie shatters his knee. He's gone, and he's done for the World Cup as well, because this is the last game before the World Cup.
It's not good to lose your starting keeper.
He didn't lose his starting keeper. In the middle of this,
he stayed in it.
No, he's out, and not only that, ref checked if he was okay. You okay? Good. Red card, because he actually, it was a bad tackle. It wasn't a good tackle. Shit. So now they're down to 10 men, and it's all tied up. And it's all tied up, and that could have changed the game pretty, dramatically. Gareth Bale gets put in. So I got Optimus and Green Man busting my ball. You're fucked. It's over. Gareth Bale scores. You're done. And I'm like, how good is he? He's clutch. He always scores. 2 Champions Leagues. He scored a late goal. Oh, come on, it can't happen again. How many times can it fucking happen, right? Well, so that he gets sent off. This young guy, his name is Jack McCarthy. He has to go in for goal. He has to get the new goalie. He has not played one MLS game all year. Not one soccer game all year. That's the life of a backup keeper in soccer. It's not like hockey where you get to play every 5 games. It's true. You don't play all year if the guy's up. This kid's Jack McCarthy. He's from Philadelphia. He went up in the Philadelphia Union system, and Philadelphia's goalie got really good. He's got by the name of Blake, and they got rid of him. They sent him to LA, and he just got benched because he's back up. Now he's in injury time. Just before he's in injury time, he's been put in, and he's got to go up. Another big play comes in the box. That same guy, that 6'6" guy, he buries his second goal. Philadelphia in injury time in the 120th minute. Right on the 120th minute, buries 3-2 Philly. That's got to be it. Everybody's saying, and then Optimus says to me, "Unless Gareth Bale scores." And by the way, I want to say that even though he gave up that goal to Elliott, that guy McCarthy made an amazing fucking save just prior to it. And it's like a reaching thing when Elliott was able to tap it in. So this guy's playing well, but it's over. It's injury time. It's soccer. It's low scoring. Play goes in the corner. Guy takes it all the way right to the line at the last minute. He makes a cross right to Gareth Bale. He puts it in and makes it 3-3 and forces penalties at the minute, right? And here's what happens. So it's Philadelphia, who's had trouble shooting, against LA for the final. Everything. That's it. They have to wrap it up. It's not like they can't do overtime. It doesn't work. Like sudden death doesn't work in soccer. There's too much control. It's not like hockey. And McCarthy clean sheets Philadelphia. He doesn't give up one fucking goal, and LA wins.
Fuck it.
Probably the most amazing, one of the most amazing sporting events I have ever seen.
Philly's developing a habit to getting to the finals and losing this year.
Yeah.
That was what I did know about. I read that was like the first time it's ever happened. A sports city lost 2 championships on the same day.
On the same day.
On the same fucking day.
That is unbelievable. And you know what's really crazy to show you how much it goes? They were showing Philadelphia Union fans in the parking lot back in the stadium, and it was packed. And the LA stadium was packed.
Yep.
So it's really changed a lot over there.
I'm impressed with it because it happened and I didn't know it happened. I had no idea that it happened, but it has, and it just may not have happened too much over here yet.
I think it's mostly a West Coast thing and Pacific West Coast thing, like maybe even like a northern
good weather place.
Northwest, yeah, it is. Like I think New York, like there's 2 teams in New York, they got too much to compete with. But the Vancouver Whitecaps, or whatever the fuck they're called, they don't. Portland Timbers don't. The California team's not as much. And then you have all those Hispanics over there that grew up with it, either in Mexico or south of Mexico. So I think that's supporting it. And then you had, everybody thought Pele was going to make it happen. It wasn't Pele. It was Pele and Beckenbauer and Beckham and Wayne Rooney. And slowly but surely it's starting to change. But I got to be honest with you. Some guys were comparing it to the 1956 I guess AFC Championship game, the New York Giants versus the Colts, that this may have been like a watershed moment for soccer in the States. Anyway, but it is. I will always remember that game the rest of my life. And I tell you might be like, oh, this is an MLS, one America just strolling all over MLS. All the guys on my team, Optimus, Green Man, Joey, everybody, and Biscuit Basher was there too. Although he's American.
I was going to say, are those Europeans?
Well, yeah, they're all, Biscuit Basher. Yeah, they're all Euros. They're all Euros, except for Biscuit.
Yeah, they love the
and Biscuit speaks Italian and stuff, so he's a
close enough.
Yeah, he's close enough, right? Yeah. So yeah, it was amazing. And what I'm learning is too, like, the quality of football is not as good. Obviously, it's not going to be as good as Europe or the Premier League.
It's all running,
but it makes it fucking crazy that it's like college football. It's just a little bit off from the NFL. So
you explained it to me really cool in a conversation not that long ago. You said when these older guys from overseas in the Euro leagues and everything in the big boy leagues, they get a little bit older. They still have a lot to give down when they come and play in these, and because now they're on the same level, but they're still slightly above.
And that was just the stars, but now you're getting the upper mid players that are coming in and think, you know what, this is a financially good thing. So you get like not a mediocre player, but like somewhere in between a superstar. So most of the team is like, used to be like the rest of the team sucked, and then you had one superstar from Europe, right? It's not like that. It's a lot more competitive. It's a lot, and MLS, and we watch a lot of games on Glory Hunters. We watch the Bundesliga. We watch the Premier League. We're getting the most fun we've had was with MLS, hands down. The MLS was great, and I will remember this televised event as one of the greatest sporting events that I've ever seen. Top 10, not top 5, but like blown away. I'll never forget it.
Bon Jovi owned that fucking team in Philadelphia. It wouldn't shock me.
Does he? I wouldn't be surprised. Magic Johnson owns LAFC. He came out and like picked up the cup and everything. So Magic Johnson was out there. Yeah. Magic Johnson.
That doesn't shock me. He pretty much has his money.
It's worth more than every team. It's actually it's the best market value is LACFC right now. So it was a lot of fun. If anybody wants to join the Glory Hunters, it's in the description box below. You can watch the games with us. Join our Discord. I hang out there. We just talk football. If that's what you want to do, or get into it. There you go. We're done.
We got this guy in waiting to call. He's been here in the waiting call for like 20 minutes.
Okay, we'll hear about it, and then we'll close it.
And also, real Matt, that Joey Westside bet isn't looking so bad. It was Joey Westside, right?
I was actually thinking about that today. I was thinking about that.
Yeah. Joey Westside put 500.
Yeah, he might win it.
It's starting to look pretty fucking good.
Yeah, I told him. Jeff says he thinks they're going to make it. Jeff has said from the beginning that he thinks the Jets are going to make it.
They just knocked off the Bills. They just knocked off the Bills. They're tied in first place. Essentially, they got one more loss. But still, the guy
that did the bet with him is a German that lives like a town over from me, right? And I want to go over there and start busting his nuts. Like I bet. Well, I don't want to interfere with that. I'm not going to say anything. But I just. Yeah, I'm kind of rooting for Joey a little bit,
But it's just incredible because the Jets, the improvement that they've made is unfucking believable.
Yeah. Losing Hall hurt a lot. Their running back, their star running back, that hurt a lot. But they're playing. They're playing well-rounded football.
Team ball defense is dominating, and they're fucking playing enough offense. They're a tough team.
Plus, your fucking quarterback's banging moms. So, that's that's good for team mojo.
All right, Kitamushi, you're on the air. Let's close it out. What do you got, buddy?
I have a really funny kind of story. So. I have a friend called the Oracle. I'm part of his news team, and Flamenco's been spurging out in his DMs ever since he's put together this news team. And I kind of wanted to just send you the Twitter post of all the DMs because it's so funny.
Wait. So let me get this straight. Flamenco is freaking out
with his news team? DMs just because he put together like a news team.
Okay. Let's send it to me. You can fire it to me right now.
That's a new fad, by the way, Tommy. Everybody's making a news team.
Everyone's got a news team.
Everybody's
got
a
thing to do.
But your DMs are closed.
Well, my DMs aren't closed. No, they're not. It shouldn't be.
On Discord?
On Discord, no. On if you're in here, you should be able to send me a DM.
Here, go ahead, send it to me.
Okay, one sec.
My DMs shouldn't be closed. I got a message request.
I sent you a friend request.
No, I get them all the time. I just don't always.
I'll accept it.
I don't accept anything when people say hi. I never do that. So never send me that message. I hate that. I just ignore it immediately.
With your beer hatred, Kristen.
Start a conversation. No, I'm gonna look into that. I should have my DMs open on.
All right, send it to you, Tommy.
All right, let me get it up here. Oh my God, what did he do? Oh wait a minute, I think I've talked to you before. Yeah, the Oracle. I know you are. I know who you are.
He's not the Oracle.
Oh, he's not
the Oracle.
I'm not the Oracle now.
The Oracle news team isn't.
That's not the Oracle.
Isn't even more than a few days old, and we're making Flamenco cope. Oh God.
Oh boy.
Flam. Just like then Lolly enjoying F-slur. I enjoy Lolly. I would say so. Then so wait a minute. Were you doing stuff, or are you just fucking with him?
I think they were fucking with him. I literally have like, because I wasn't involved in the conversation. I just got sent this on Twitter, and it was funny.
You're actually retarded. Got anything else? Yeah, Dad.
I know. It's so good.
Whatever.
Right? It's like
I don't know. It puts me in a hard spot. I've tried to have man-to-mans with Flamenco, and I don't like. You know me. I don't like anybody not to succeed unless I really hate you. But Flamenco continually puts himself. Well, was it you when he started really taking off? Was it you, Matt? Somebody said to me, "This guy won't last a year. He's too off the level." Was it you?
For Flamenco? When Flamenco was taking off? I don't think it was me. No,
somebody said this game won't last a year. He's too much of a spark. Boy, they proved them right. I forget who said that to me. I thought it was Matt. I forget. I'm trying to think.
Was it Nick?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
It made it funnier if it was.
Maybe somebody called an Augie show or something. I forget. Somebody said it to me. I can't remember. I don't know. I don't know. The other problem is he put himself in a position to be like the serious take guy, and he lost that game, the ironclad take game. He lost it. He can't even like go back. Like if let's say I made a bad take. Let's say like the thing with Emery or something like that. I could go back and say just be funny, but he can't do that because he's.
There's a really funny screenshot.
Yeah.
Flamenco says, you claimed I said the Pornhub thing was 100% mine on Augie's dum-dum. This is going to get really tedious if I have to keep up with your retarded positions as well, champ. He says, I can get that clip as well, and I never said 100%. Well, I never said 100%. He said, yeah, you did. And Flamenco puts a screenshot that says, the leaks prove that you do, so no way to fake that. Not when you admitted that they were real, like the stream group shit. I think PPP was chatting shit. And Fat Cat says, where do I say it was 100% yours? And Flamenco says, goalpost shifting?
Yeah, like he's arguing like he's on a Twitch stream or something like that.
Like here it is. Like you didn't say 100%. All right, Flamenco says you said they were 100% mine, and the guy's like, no, I didn't. Where did I say that? Oh, you're shifting the goalpost. What the?
Man, Salvo sure attracts the short butt riders. I'm gonna say so. I'm gonna give you some little tough love here. You know, no one looks more like a short butt rider than you, Flamenco. And I mean, like, come on, you have fallen flat on your face over a fucking fictional character named Salvo Pancakes, and you continually try to use like the Twitch debate bro tactics as if they mean anything. And not only that, you're not even doing it in a stream where you could cash in on it. You've utterly destroyed your reputation. You've destroyed any kind of future that you have as this character, Flamenco. And it's your own fault. It really is. You can't listen. I know probably deep and down you're not a horrible person. I don't think so. In fact, I don't. I'm pretty sure. And I know there's issues there that sort of prevents you from, taking my advice, because you've always been really nice to me. I don't think you have a bad heart under all that. But it just shows without a doubt that you do not belong in politics online at all whatsoever. You are not equipped you're not the guy. You're not the guy. No matter how strongly you might feel about something, not everybody is really out here to be a broadcaster, and it's mostly because you don't even know when you're being made fun of. I mean, everything.
They're running sprints, folks.
I mean, you laugh at Vosh. Like you and Vosh are like the two peas in a pod. Your obsessive, like almost compulsive behavior when it comes to other people, when they get to you. I mean, all you've done is, I mean, God, you're 30 years old, and I'm taking no joy in this. I've spoken to you privately, and there's I do think that some of this is related to mental illness, but you're good. You're a lolcow, and you did it yourself, and you won't listen to anybody, and you probably can't. I know you probably can't, and I don't think you have any right to call anybody a short bus drive when this guy is just fucking with you. People fuck with me all the time. They send me
Flamenco.
Yeah. You know, they send me stuff all the time, and I it's unfortunate because, you know, I really don't believe. I know he's done some bad things. I don't really believe he has like a black heart or anything. I don't. I just think he has. He's just not equipped to be a political commentator online. He's just not equipped.
I think he has a level of autism that goes beyond bounds of Bo Black's. Like his autism is.
I know, I do. I think it's a level of autism where he shouldn't be doing this. And by the way, I did say that about Bobax for a while when he was doing commentary because he kept on fucking everything up. But Bobax figured out a way to adjust.
You're right.
He really did, and he did a great job. And he got a Tesla over it.
Dude, he's been so much fun on Friday.
Well, first of all, here's another thing about Bobax that I've been saying for years.
God.
Bobax is legitimately a funny guy. You're not.
He is.
He's actually a really funny guy. You're not. You're not funny. You're too serious. And I got to be honest here, I hate this fucking community when it comes down to this ironclad take game. That's why Salvo is such a breath of fresh air, and that's why I'm generally rooting for him because even like in 2016 where you had a bunch of 16-year-old kids running their mouth not knowing what the fuck they're talking about over gameplay and stuff, and it still was fun. It was fun back then. Funny? It was fun, and it was funny, and then the classic moment and legendary YouTubers, and he had the same fucking video, everybody make the same fucking video, and still was better than this. I hope the Twitch fucking ownage thing just dies a death, and it will, because everything comes and goes. All right, I'll come and go one day, and I'm probably one foot out the fucking door already.
Nah, copiousness is forever, though, bro.
No, you'll be done one day too. So will you, Jeff.
Nah.
Some that
Jedi ghost.
That's pretty funny is every time Boblax comes up on this show, you have nothing but nice things to say about him. Every time Tommy's name comes up with Boblax,
he says something nasty. Well, Boblax is a prick, but that doesn't make him any less funny.
Even if the name doesn't get brought up, sometimes.
Well, sometimes he forgets he's not mad at me anymore because he's such a fucking retard.
It's hilarious. It's so funny though.
Yeah, he'll be your fucking friend. Yeah, he'll be your fucking friend one minute, and then he'll encourage Nick to fucking go nuclear on me to make everything worse. You don't know. I remember one time, I forget, we was at Nerd City and we stuck up for him, right?
Yeah.
And he sent me a letter like, I really appreciate you sticking up for me and what have you. And then then he's rooting on my demise with Nick. That's just who Bobax is. I used to really piss me off back in 2019, and I used to get really fucking angry. But I don't. The same thing with Keem. I don't care. But that's who he is.
I never questioned
It doesn't matter how much you can. Like this is a cutthroat business. It really is, right? And I think it's good that maybe it's a bad thing because I don't get angry anywhere. I think I'm in a good place where I can enjoy everybody's content and not hate them, even though I have every reason to.
Yeah, it's good. I'm sure you're pooping better, because of it.
No, it still burns.
It should be.
It still burns. Thank you for the call, buddy. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Bye.
Take care.
Get a motion.
You know who that guy is?
No. It sounds like it looks like he watches anime.
Yeah, it sounds like he's transitioning. Yeah. What kind of voice is that?
Oh God.
Oh my.
Yeah, so that's what I feel. I don't. This is me. Now I can't. I don't like kicking people. I never really liked kicking people when they were down. I like kicking them down. I just didn't like kicking them when they were down. And Flamenco's down.
You like kicking them down.
Yeah, Flamenco's down. I can't do it.
But yeah.
I don't know.
Especially if you start thinking of him as that little fucking puppy avatar. You don't want to kick that little puppy when it's down. It's just a little puppy. It's on the ground. It's
I want my own day on Dave on your show.
You have it. You want Tuesday? So here's what I think we should do.
What?
I think Tuesday should be, since Matt is like not going to be every week. He's going to be kind of spread. I think it should be Shot from the Point Tuesday. It should be a combination of at least you. And then when Matt's available, Matt, or Matt, it's some combination of you.
What time do you go on?
Tuesday. I can go as early as 6 if need be.
Go early, my day.
I could go. That's as early as I can go. I get off at 5. I can rush home.
Yeah, I could do midnight.
And do it at 6.
I could do it midnight. I don't know if I can do it every 6.
Typically do it.
Yeah.
But so that would make it. Listen to this lineup, boys and girls. This is why we got the 10,000 motherfuckers.
Oh, I can't do it today. I got tickets to the game. It'd have to be next week. It can be this week.
But still, that's fine. Coming up soon. Shot from the Point Tuesday. Willie Mack Wednesday. Thursday, Van Diorio. Bo Black's Friday. We don't have a name yet. And Saturday, 420 sessions with Drew is sharing. I mean, my fucking God.
I have a name. Friday Blows. Hey, I like that. You can have that. You're welcome.
Friday Blows.
Friday Blows with Bowbacks. With Blow Blacks.
Blow Blacks.
Yeah. Friday's Blow. Let's get the fuck out of here. So we're working on that.
Can't deal with it.
Great show today, guys. I really appreciate it. Good job, Jeff. I think we got the YouTube drama. We got this a lot of sports talk.
Yeah.
A lot of sports talk. Also like to congratulate Joey Westside for being a permanent member of Shot for the Point along with Optimus Will. They'll be in the credits. You could be in the credits too. You gotta give me fucking $10 a month. See you later. Bye.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she about
YouTube are a bunch of censor happy cucks. That's pretty cool. That was awesome. I want to do that in Russian.
Don't make me lead the Migos to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe. Here's a head.
I want to put this in the chat right now. Hold on.
I run on Roe v. Wade. Celebrates the demise of Roe v. Wade.
Oh, don't forget to fucking vote.